So this is just a quick video, no mic or editing or anything. And I wanted to talk about how important it is for us to be investing in our goals. So I recently just bought Jeff Nippard's Power Building program. And if you don't know Jeff Nippard, he's a fitness influencer and he's known for his science-based approach to fitness. And I was just realizing, man, this is actually extremely valuable. And I think that can apply to all forms of education that you can pay for that will help you towards your goals. And I just think we need to be a little bit less stingy with the budget that we have when it comes to we're used to the idea and we've accepted the idea of getting out of high school and investing, going into debt to pay for education. So when it comes to courses that directly help us with our goals and will actually be extremely valuable, I think we need to be less stingy about that. So especially when we're only talking about maybe a couple $100, maybe $40. This weightlifting program was only $40. And it's a 10-week program, super comprehensive. Giant table for the whole thing. It has the exercise, it has warm-up sets, working sets, reps, load, percentage of 1 rep max, RPE, rest, notes. And if you're not into fitness, you might think that that's a bunch of garbage and don't know what that is. But he really went through all of this effort. I have it taped in my notebook. He went through all of this effort, took so much time to do this. And honestly, this probably was worth $200-$300. Not even lying. $200-$300 I would have spent on this, and I only spent $40. And that's because I saved so much time doing this, where I was able to work on my YouTube videos, or go to my job, or read books, or meditate, or do whatever I wanted to do, instead of having to go into Google Sheets and write all this down. And also, what I'm paying for isn't just the time that went into this. I personally respect Jeff Nippard as a person immensely, and as someone who's extremely experienced in this field of fitness. So it's no wonder why I'm so willing to spend money for his experience and information. He, in his program, has a giant technique handbook explaining how to do the 3 main compound lifts, bench, squat, and deadlift. He has a massive PDF book. I'll open up the folder on my computer right now. He's made an entire Excel spreadsheet for the whole program, and it calculates out the weights for you and has all of these notes and instructions. He has the actual ebook, the program, the PDF. He has a technique handbook, and he has a get ready manual. And all of that, so much effort, was only $40. And people wouldn't be willing to spend that. They would rather spend all that time making their own routines and researching all day and watching YouTube videos and going in circles of information when you could have this consolidated program. And I think that we all need to invest more in our goals. Something that I like to think about, or something that I like the idea of, maybe it's just all sunshine and rainbows, but I think that if somebody has a bit of money and they spend all of that on books and courses, they're never going to go broke. If they spend all the money that they can on books, courses, and actually consume them and use them, apply them to their lives, they're never going to go broke. So I recommend you buy courses from people you respect and appreciate the experience and knowledge of. And I also like to think about it like, if you were producing a movie, the more budget that you invest into that movie, the higher value that project is. And this doesn't really influence too much, but I like to think about it like that. Our goals are projects with budgets and values, and we should be investing in them, because these are the most important goals in your lives. So I think that it's important that you allocate more resources to them. Courses, books, and programs, if they are applied properly, are actually a lot more valuable than you think. This program saved me so much time. And if you think about it, if you think about a course that you could spend $200 on, how much more progress you would make by following that course compared to how much you would make without that course. At the end of the day, is it worth that investment? I 100% think so. Something interesting is J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, booked a 5-star hotel when she was working on the last book, just so she could have the incentive to sit down and write. And I think we can all learn from her in that way, that if we invest in our goals, it's going to give us that fire and that drive to really go after them. So I think we should be a little less stingy, and I think we should really invest in our goals and invest in our education, buy books, buy courses, learn from the people who are further along in our goals than us. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great day.